turn this trailer into a tiny house. Before it goes up, must come down.
Pull your cart, little boy.
This is a lot of work, but we'll get there.
There's still more water coming out of that thing.
Anyone else gonna go to the bathroom?
You can't afford a nice door.
Oh, yeah?
Cheap ass.
Oh, that's it? Really? That's what we're gonna go with that? By the way, where you're gone, I made this. That's my face. Like I put my face on it and I drew a. This is my eyes.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's my nose. This is my nose and that's my chin.
I want to know why you're doing that. Can you explain?
I'm very tired.
Oh, well, I've survived so far. 2 months and a week of almost 24/7 with this guy.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't even think about it! Don't even dream
The walls or the project?
Oh, but the project. The moment you think about doing a tiny home,
Go buy one.
check yourself into a mental institution.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to TinyWanderland Chronicles episode 31. We passed the big 3-0 in the last episode. When we last left, we'd just gotten back from Alaska, and now we're getting into, well, the title said steps and racks, but there's so much more going on, guys. We got shower curtains. We got divider curtains for the bathroom. We've got all sorts of stuff that is taking place, and it's just... this is an episode where we're just kind of, like I said, putting the pieces together, getting the various, nooks and crannies and arrangements done. We're also going to find out what happened with Drew and the solar. I will cover that with you in a minute, but let's get into it. First of all, the Tiny Wanderer has onboard internet. It is called the Tiny Wanderer. It is secured Wi-Fi. When I subscribe to the service, it is absolutely 100% unlimited hotspot. Now, the cell services, they'll say, oh, we'll give you unlimited, but you know what? It's not unlimited. 10 gigs, 15 gigs, 20 gigs, even 30 gigs, maybe 50 gigs if you're extremely lucky from a grandfather plan, but eventually they will throttle you. The service I subscribe to, I've used up to 800 gigs in a month and not been throttled once. It is extremely expensive, so I don't leave it hooked up, but it needs a special modem, and here you can see me installing the modem. Back at the Tiny Wanderer's lair, I was not happy to be back there. These are some magnets, picking them up for, I think these went on the screens on the back door and the side doors to keep the bugs out. That's what we call the remote wall. You're getting kind of a little bit of a glimpse of the finished Tiny Wanderer. Me goofing off with some sunglasses. This is me going, oh my word, I should have stayed in Alaska with Dean. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That expression is, yeah. Me heading either to Cedar City or back to Cedar City. I can't tell. Getting some parts for Robert. Some finishing touches, like I said. There's a view of some of the work that Quality Products, Carol and the team were doing for the shower curtain. This was the first instance of the shower curtain. It did not end up being the last, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We're finally replacing the clutch on Little Coup, also known now as the Endurer. I actually did have sway bars. I really did. I brought them all the way from Arizona and ended up not even using them, which is crazy. Right outside of Robert's shop, there's a beautiful farm, and they have this really young horse that sometimes comes and sees Robert. As of today, as of now, in real time, that horse is no longer there. We don't know what happened, but Robert with his saw getting ready to do some work. Now, the ladies at Quality Products, once a year, they have this giant garment sale where their distributor from California just dumps like truckloads of garments on them of material. And I said to myself, after all this stuff I bought for the Tiny Wanderer, wouldn't it be nice to have something for myself? So you'll see in later episodes, but these are the material I picked out. It's called poly spandex. It's extremely soft, and this was extremely cheap because I literally got it for like, I don't know, 50 cents a yard. And I gave Carol and Desiree and them the instructions on what I wanted them to make out of there. And like I said, in another episode, you guys are going to see that. And then we're just finishing with this slide of me. Still looking a little rough, but I'm getting there. Coming out of the insanity that was the Tiny Wanderer. We still got some more to go, but that's going to do it for this quick episode. The next episode will be more in depth. I promise you that. I just want to give you a quick heads up. I didn't see it in this episode, which was strangely enough. But I did, by the way, spend the night when I got back from Alaska. I think it was in last episode, so it was kind of in reverse format. I spent the night at Drew's, and you're probably saying, Jay, why would you spend the night at Drew's? Why would you spend the night at Drew's? Because Drew didn't touch the Tiny Wanderer the entire time I was gone to Alaska. Now, the next day, me and Drew worked on it, and you're going to see a little bit about that in the next episode. What happens when Drew puts his hands on things. I really think, honestly, this guy should just retire. And I don't mean that to be rude, but you'll understand when you see in the next episode. Feel free to follow us on the social media. Tiny Wanderland on Instagram, Facebook, also the Tiny Wanderland Adventurers. That is a group. No one ever goes there. I don't have any traction there, so you don't have to go there if you don't want to. YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. They say all these channels get big by just doing videos, but you know what? Somewhere along the line, they had help. Okay, I'm not going to mention their name, but a certain set of van lifers who roam the world in their Sprinter and make everything look so easy and so fun, have millions of followers. They didn't get there just by doing episodes like this. They had help. They bought a marketing agency, they found a firm, they got put on someone's channel, they got interviewed somewhere. It had to happen. It's just the way it is, guys. It's a catalyst. Maybe it'll happen for us, maybe it won't. But if it doesn't, guess what? I'll still be doing this because I enjoy telling you guys a story. It's been an amazing story. When I think back over all the time sitting here in the Tiny Wanderer in this forest right now, it doesn't even seem real when I go back through these episodes. All right, I've taken up enough of your time. I will see you guys in episode 31. No, sorry, this was episode 31. Or was it? Yeah, see, that's how many of these I've been doing. I am now, no, it is episode 31. I'll see you guys in episode 32.